Back on today here at almost 12:30 in the afternoon here in Metro Manila. I'm U.S. from the U.S. I moved here a year ago, over a year ago now. Came from the state of Colorado. Welcome to my channel. Please say hi. Please give me a like and a subscribe, guys. I really appreciate all the help here. Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? Welcome back. How was your wedding that you went to? You have fun? Hey, ACDC. How you doing? I've been so busy and good. That's great. I'm doing good too. Yeah, honey, thank you. I'm on. So I wasn't on yesterday. I haven't been on for, well, yesterday I was at the doctor's all day, so I had to go. I have to go get an MRI, but I had a hard time finding an MRI to fix a big person here in the Philippines because I'm tall and my shoulders are real broad. Last night I was studying. Okay. Welcome back, Kathy. Please give me a like, guys, and subscribe if you could. My name is Todd. This is the ISLANDDAD channel. I'm going to play a game. I might come back. Okay. That's okay, Nikki. Have fun. I'll be on for at least an hour. It could be longer, though. It depends on how many people come in. But I had a big day yesterday. We were just so exhausted because we went to 2 different hospitals, and then I had to wait at the second hospital because they had to check at this just to see if they could get me in the machine, and they did. They got me in the machine. It was a lot bigger. The one that they had over at the first hospital was really small. It's for a Filipino person. My shoulders are pretty broad though, so I wasn't able to get into that first machine. But we had to go all the way down to Makati to check that one out. And then I'll go back next Tuesday to get the actual MRI. So it's kind of a big deal. I hate getting MRIs though, because I'm claustrophobic. My mom made to the house because she threw it up. Okay. That's not good. Was she sick? Like I said, I was in the hospital all day yesterday. It's Lance. How are you doing, Lance? Welcome to my channel. My name is Todd. This is the ISLANDDAD channel here in the Philippines. I'm American. I moved here about a year ago. I like it a lot. Very nice here. I'm married. I got 2 kids. Oh, here comes April right now. Hey.
I have for 29, about 100 and something.
Okay. What'd you get her? My dad just died. Oh, I'm sorry, Lance. I'm sorry for your loss. How old was your dad, if you don't mind me asking? No matter how old they are, I mean, it's not easy. I lost my dad about 13 years ago, and I think about him all the time. Please give me a like and subscribe, guys. Though, if you could, like the live, if you could. 27. Wow, that's young. ISLANDDAD, I gotta go. Okay, I'll see you later, ACDC. What did you get her, honey? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it's just kind of like we're taking it easy today because I was out all day yesterday, and then the day before we were out for a short time. But even the baby's like really tired. She's like sleeping right now. She had a long day yesterday. She was like got really cranky. But we did get a lot of videos, so we'll be able to do some more content. I'll start doing that. I'm in grade 2 now. That's cool. I'm happy to hear that. You're in grade 3? Okay. Get some young ones on here today. How's everybody doing today, though? Looks like I got some people coming in and out. See if we can get some people to stay here and have a kind of a conversation. I went to, like I said, I was out. We left early because we had to be at the first hospital at 10. We got there and the guy said, you're not going to be able to fit in this machine. So they tried, and he's right. It's like, it's made for like a short person. How's you and your kids? We're doing good. A4. Adamo said hello. How are you doing, MJK? What can I call you? I talked to you last time. Yeah, I remember. Well, you gave me your name, didn't you? What was your name? I do remember. Adam. How you doing, Adam? I'm going to the next live. Yeah. I'm going to the next live. Yes or no? Whatever you want to do, Lance. I think the last live I was on was it Sunday? I think it was Sunday. I know I missed a day though because I may have missed. Actually, I missed 2 days, so it was Saturday. Because I wasn't on Sunday and I wasn't on Saturday because I was kind of anxious because of my MRI. 3M said hello. It was Saturday I was on. Because I get a lot of anxiety because of the MRI thing. I don't like going in those tubes. I'm claustrophobic. So I went yesterday. Hey, Alan, how are you doing? But everything's okay. I mean, I'm going to go back on Tuesday next week, and then I'll get the MRI done. I hate staying still in the MRI too. Yeah, it's terrible. They always say, don't move, don't move. They give you those little head earbuds, and it's so loud. Did you ask? Take any injection? No, I don't have to. It does not have to be contrast, so that's good. Yeah, it's just a regular plain MRI. They gotta take pictures of my shoulders. I'm glad it's not contrast because that makes me nauseous too. Hey Aaron, how are you doing? I missed the last couple days because I was at the hospital yesterday. I don't trust the injections. Listen to me. What's that, Aaron? Yeah, I don't want it because that contrast is like it makes your body glow and stuff. Yeah, I won't do the contrast. They don't need it for my MRI. That's usually if they're looking for something in the veins or the heart, inside the organs. So I don't need that. They said it's optional. First was a hospital visit. Yes, I had to go to two different hospitals. The first hospital, I didn't fit in the MRI machine. I was too big. It's made for a Filipino person. So I had to go to a hospital where it's more foreigner friendly, and I did fit into it. So now I have to go back because we had an appointment for the first one. The second one we didn't, and there's too many people there. I love your eyes. Can you donate it to me? If I donated my eyes to you, I couldn't see. So no. Sorry. But I go back in next Tuesday, and they have to give me 2 MRIs. They can't do it in one shot, which I was kind of disappointed. So that means I have to go into the machine twice, and I do not like being in that machine. And it's usually like 20 minutes a pop, because they have to take all kinds of different pictures, and then I gotta wait for them to develop the film, because my doctor doesn't have a disk drive. He says that he needs the actual film. Is there any data to say where your viewers are from? I do. On my analytics, I get like data, like if they're from India, Philippines. I do get some data. I've been getting more data. I've been getting more connection to the U.S., which is a good thing, because all these different countries, certain countries pay more. I don't like it either. Yeah. Are you a big guy? I'm tall and I got real broad shoulders. That's the problem. I couldn't get into that small machine because my shoulders are real broad. It gives me a headache after. Yeah, because the sound is like woo, 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 woo. It's awful. Today my lunch was apple, chicken, and burger. Okay. You should use that to set up a schedule on when you stream. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, to try and hit different locations, like the U.S. Like the U.S. seems to do better when I do a morning show. It's from the magnets, not the sound. Yeah, I know, because they're spinning around you. What state do you live in, or country? I'm from the United States originally, but I live in the Philippines now. But the state I lived in was Colorado. They don't allow taking videos in the hospital. Yeah. We can't take no videos from the hospital either, guys. So, where are you from, Star? Hey, Jesse. How you doing, Jesse? I'm doing good. April called me crying yesterday, and she's been. We went to another restaurant. She really enjoyed that too. California, USA. Okay. I came from Colorado before I moved here. What time is it in California right now for you? I'm doing good. I had a long day yesterday. I'm exhausted from yesterday still. We were at the hospital all day. 2 different hospitals. I think you are 6-footer. I'm close to 6 foot. Yeah, I'm like 5'11". 841. Okay. But it was a long day. The baby was so whiny because she didn't get her naps. And she was a Klingon to mommy all day. She did not want me to hold her. Did you build that house? What, the one that I'm in? No, April had this one built. This is her house. What time is it for you? It is 12:42 in the afternoon. Are your parents tall too? I'm taller than my dad was. My dad was like 5'9", 5'10". And then I have an older brother that was 6'2". My mom was like 5'5". So my parents weren't too tall, but my uncle on my dad's side was over 6 foot. So and then I got an older brother that's like only like 5'8". So, but it's average size for Americans, you know. We don't have like no giants in my family. My uncle was like 6'2" also. He was a big man. Hey Request, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe, guys. My name is Todd. This is the ISLANDDAD channel. I'm here in Metro Manila. So I got a lot more doctor's appointments. I got a couple more coming up too. I got to go get my MRI next week, and then I'll go see the orthopedic surgeon after that. How much do you enjoy your life? I love my life. I love being a dad. I'm a new dad. I'm working on getting my retirement going. Soon I have to sleep because I have school. Okay. What's your name? My name is Todd. Hey Josh, how you doing? Honestly, I don't trust the doctors. I have to do it because that's the requirement for my retirement. I gotta get verification on my injuries. So that's why I'm doing it. I say thank you very much, Star. What's your name? It's Todd Lids. Said hi. Pelico said 2. WhatsApp? I do have WhatsApp. It's on my thing though if you want to see it. Cool, thank you. Is it a valid reason? For what? For my shoulders? Yeah. I sub 2. Thank you very much, Lids. If they're haters, ignore them. I do. Hey Tyler, how you doing? Usually April weeds them out too, so if there's haters, they'll be dealt with. Barron Trump is more taller than his dad Donald. Yeah, he's really tall. I think he's like 6'4" or something like that. You play video games? I have played video games in the past. Like, what are you talking about? What kind of video games? Like off a system? I used to have an Xbox. I used to have a 360. I used to have a Xbox One. I've had PlayStations over the years. I go all the way back to playing on Ataris and Sega and all that stuff. I have a Game Boy. I used to have a Game Boy too, a long time ago. I have a question. Have you ever tried reading the Quran, their English translation? No, I have not. And I'm not really interested in reading it. But I do read the Holy Bible. So. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I hope you're doing well too. Hey Star. I'm in high school. What grade are you in high school, Star? Now you prefer a guitar. Guitar Hero is a good game. I used to play Guitar Hero. It's kind of fun. Actually, you know which one's better than Guitar? I remember ninth grade. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good. Where's everybody from? I know that Star's from California. Where's everybody reside? Have you ever played Rocksmith, Joshua? Michigan? I grew up in Michigan. I grew up just outside of Detroit. That's where I was born. I was born in Michigan. Do you speak Spanish? Very, very little. I don't dislike Trump or content or the world or even, okay, I don't dislike Trump or the world or even the planet. I just dislike the whole universe. Why is that? You shouldn't dislike the whole universe. Philippines is Roman Catholic nation. Pretty much. Yeah, I grew up in the city. I was raised in the city of Livonia. My phone is lagging a lot. Okay. Where do you live in Michigan? HFH. Pelicos said hi. Shineley said clean. Bloomfield, very nice area. I used to work up there a lot. When I was a kid, when I was younger, I used to go work with my dad, and we'd work up in Bloomfield Hills all the time. In the stream, okay. I'm back. I lived in with my cousin, but she moved. Okay. Yeah, so I used to work up around Birmingham. What are some other towns up there I used to work in? Do you think Filipinos are smaller people? Smaller than me, they are. But there are some tall ones here. I know quite a few that are like 6 foot and better. They're taller than me. They're a little bit more smaller than me, though, as far as physically. Have you lived? Hey, HFH. Have you lived in Michigan for a long time? Yeah, I lived there for almost 35 years. I used to live north of Ann Arbor for a while, and then I lived down towards Dearborn Heights. Hey Adam, how are you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing today? I'm doing good today. I'm having this kind of a relaxed day. We had such a long day yesterday at the hospital. I didn't go live yesterday. I haven't been live for 2 days because Sunday I was kind of anxious because I had a doctor's appointment on Monday. Monday I went to the hospital and I didn't fit in the MRI machine, so I had to find a different hospital. Then I had to go see if I actually fit in it. So we had to go to 2 different hospitals yesterday. Hi, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. Taha and Ahmed, how are you doing? But we found a hospital that will have an MRI machine big enough for me, and I'll go back next week and get my MRIs done. I got to get 2 MRIs done, so I got to go in that blasted machine twice. Why Americans are all good looking? I don't. We have ugly people there too. Can you show me your kid? She's still kind of sleeping right now. She's just now waking up. My dad and his uncle used to go to kill animals in 2002, but his uncle died from smoking cigarettes. Okay, so they're hunters? They were into hunting? Come here. Come here for me, Daddy. Come here, baby. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. There she is. She just woke up. I think you were more handsome when you were young. I don't know. I'm kind of a humble guy. I don't get myself being handsome. But thank you for the compliment. But my dad is still alive. Well, that's good. You want that dad to be alive. I wish my dad was still alive. My grandpa died when I was a year or 6 months old. Same kind of thing happened to me when my grandma died, my great-grandma. Adam said hi. She's so cute. Thank you, stars. This is my daughter, Angeline. She had a real long day yesterday, guys. Same, I wish my dad was still alive. Yeah, I miss him. I miss him every day. I used to talk to him all the time. The baby will be tall as you. I don't think she'll be as tall as me, but me and April were talking about today. We do think that she's going to be taller than what statistically it says she would be. I think she's going to probably be right around 5'5", 5'6". Lady Sky said hi. She kind of looks like my cousin's sister. She looks a lot like her mommy, but she's got my nose. How do you get more subscribers? I really, really want to get my channel monetized. How do you put out content all the time? So when I was first starting this, Teja, I was putting out 2 or 3 videos easily a week. Sometimes it got as much as 5 videos a week. And do shorts, do shorts. That's not, and get a content that people will really like to see. I'm new to your chat room. Hey lady, how are you doing? Welcome to my chat. My name is Todd. It's the Island Dad channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm here in the Philippines. I came from Colorado, USA. I've been here for a year. I put gaming, sports, and adventure videos. You should do good then, Teja. Do you miss your mom? Yes, of course I do. My mom and dad were married for almost 60 years. I broke my leg, so I can't walk, but I still have to go to school. Yeah. So my mom and dad were married for almost 6 years. They died. My mom died first. My dad died 5 days later. So I lost both my parents within a week. Said hi. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, USA. Home of the Grand Ole Opry House. That's cool. I love Nashville, Tennessee. I love Tennessee. It's one of my, in fact, if I ever moved back to the States, that would be maybe one of the states I would consider moving back to. I just came back from my school. Do you want to know where my school name is? Yeah, what's your school name? Nurhad said okay, bye. How did you cope with your parents' loss? It's hard. I still deal with that. I have a hard time with that still. Fell Park Primary School in my year 5. Okay. She said, Adam said hello to April. Thank you, April. Well, thank you, Adam. I read a lot of books, but I don't really go to iPhone or Game Boy. Yeah, it's better to read books. It makes you smarter, Star. Happy Monday. Everyone, what's up? How are you doing, Danielle? Everything's going good. I went to the doctor yesterday. That's why I wasn't on. So for me, it's Tuesday. Yeah, me too. It's Tuesday for me here in the Philippines. We're on the other side of the timeline. That's kind of weird sometimes. I think about that. Do you visit them at the cemetery? No, my parents were cremated and they wanted to be put in the ocean, so we put them in the ocean. So they're in the Atlantic Ocean right now. That was their last wish. My mom loved the ocean. Today I went to school, but I saw my friend bullying people, so I told them we're not friends anymore. That's good. But you should, instead of saying you're not friends anymore, you should say, why are you bullying them? And try to get some sense into him first before you end the friendship. You shouldn't bully people, but that's good for you to stick up for somebody stick up for the right people. I don't like bullies either. But I always try to talk people into being nice first. If you can do that, then you can keep your friend and they'll stop bullying people. And maybe they can become friends. Also did say that, but they said, no, okay, then you did the right thing. I experienced a lot of bullying as a kid. I experienced a lot too when I was a kid. I experienced a lot of people trying to intimidate me when I was a kid. But I was always a little bit bigger than the kids, so they always figured that I was kind of quiet. So they thought that they thought that I was weak because of that. And then they found that I wasn't weak because of that. Because I would defend myself. And that was probably the last time they thought that way of me. Today, I got punched in the eye. Oh, that stinks. I was a little bit of a scrapper when I was a kid. But I was quiet because I was small and quiet kid. I wasn't a small kid though. My friend pushed me today. People bully though. You know, that's kind of the way the world is. So you got to keep them honest and tell them to not do that. It's not right. I have channel. Hey Prince, welcome to my channel. You know Maven from WWE. I've heard of him. I don't think I've watched him a whole lot though, because I think it was when I really kind of was starting to get away from it, Adam. I watched the WWF, WWE probably just a little past the time when the NWO was in the thing, you know, and maybe a little bit of the Degeneration X time, you know. That's about when I stopped watching. It was probably right around Degeneration X. My birthday is next month. Okay, Star. Cool. How old are you going to be? Hi, Isla Mom. I'm already 34 years old, but I still experience bullying. You can experience bullying even if you're an old man. 16? Cool, that's a good age. 34 is a good age too. Man, I wish I was 34 still. I was in way better shape back then. This is my daughter, Lance. This is Angeline. I think she's going to start talking here in a minute here. She likes to mumble. She took a little nap, but she'll probably want to go take another nap here shortly. She takes a couple naps a day. She had a long, long day yesterday. I started walking when I was 2. Okay. I think she's going to walk early. She's already like able to pull herself up. And she's not, she'll be 7 months in 2 days, right, hon? Is it like 2 days, April? We're on the 3rd right now, so it'd be the 5th of March will be 7 months, right? I went to my auntie. Alex said she is so cute. XD. Thank you very much, Alex. Please give me some likes here, guys. Some subscribes. Like my live if you could. I really appreciate it. It helps me with my channel. I'm really going to start pushing this to really start trying to grow it. And we do have a whole bunch of videos that we're going to be putting up here soon. We got a lot of video yesterday from our adventure yesterday. Hey Carlos, hi from the Philippines. I'm in the Philippines too, Carlos. I'm in Metro Manila. Hardwood Plankton said hi. I've been begging my mom to go to Colorado. Have you ever been to Colorado, Star? I lived on the Front Range, so I lived up north in northern Colorado, up around Fort Collins, for almost 20 years. Well, actually, for 20 years. I was there for over 20 years. I was on your live stream yesterday. Okay. Yesterday, I wasn't on yesterday, Hardwood. I haven't been on for a couple days, but I think I remember you. Oh, Colorado's awesome. Mountains are great, and it's awesome if you go there. Do you like to ski and stuff like that, or do you like hiking and stuff? What kind of activities do you like? Should I go live? Adam, you like hiking and skiing? Okay, then you want to probably go a couple times. Are you able to go live now, Adam? I think you should if you can do it. So I would do both then. I would go whatever time of year you like. You can go like in the summertime, you can go like river rafting, you can go mountain biking, you can go climbing, hiking. It's a lot. I like it a lot in the summertime. In the wintertime, you can go skiing, but that's pretty much all you can do in the mountains then. You're pretty much there to go skiing. I'm not crazy about the wintertime. I wish I could donate, but it does not let me do it. What am I, you have no way to do it? There should be like a little thing that tells you. There should be a little button there that tells you can donate. But it doesn't matter. I don't expect anybody to. It's nice when people do, though. Joan said much love from Sydney, Australia. Hey, thank you, Joan. Thank you for joining me today. How's it going down there in Sydney? Having a good day here. We're just kind of relaxing. Yesterday was the last couple of days were kind of big days for us. So yesterday I was in the hospital most of the day trying to get my MRI thing going. I have a pet ladybug and a dog. That's cool. What kind of dog do you have? Much fire. Okay, says from New York. Where at in New York are you? Crap, wet weather. But otherwise good. Okay, so it's kind of rainy down there right now. A4 said he. Hi, baby. I see you. Yo, Dad, you come back from Philippines? I'm in the Philippines right now. I also from Mexico. Oh, are you from, which part of Mexico are you from, Star? So you're Hispanic? I've been to Mexico a time or two. Normally, I cry a lot, but luckily you have a good one. You're from Guerrero, Mexico? Okay, I've never heard of Guerrero. Is that down in the Baja? Meanwhile, I'm from India. Have you ever visited? I've never been to India. I might have to put her in her little cart. She might be wanting to go through that. Brian. Hey, baby, please don't cry. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. I think I was wrong. Now she's just talking. She mumbles like that. Insight about World War III. Well, it's escalating. We'll see how long this lasts. You're talking about the stuff that's going up in Iran, right? Yo, baby. We'll see how long it goes before. I heard a lot of the leadership in Iran was eliminated. We'll see what happens. But your kid looks Mexican. She's a Filipina. But Philippines were also early on conquered by the Spanish. That was their first, so there's a lot of Spanish influence here. I don't think she's hungry yet. She might be though. She might want some more milk. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Sometimes she just likes to hear her voice, especially when I'm bouncing her. She likes to hear her voice. Is she playing or crying? She's a little bit of both. But she's She's generally a pretty good kid. Oh, it's okay, baby. You want to go lay down in the bed? You want to crawl around? You want to go over here? Let me see. I'll put you over here. Over here. Okay. When I was born out of my mom, I did not cry at all. I was mad. This is why I don't want kids. No offense, but it's hard, more expensive than a puppy and a cat. How old are you, A4? I want to be a U.S. Marine or Army. Okay. How old are you, A4? You're 30? When you're with the right, when you're with the right person, that's when you know you want to have a kid. I'm with the right person. I want to have a kid. But some people don't want them. You know, and I can respect that. I mean, it is hard work. But it's definitely got its rewards. When you see them smiling at you, and I've been around many crazy people. Me too. I'm okay. I'm the only teen in here. Okay. Hi. Hi, baby. Sometimes this is that she wants to move around. And that's kind of what she's really happy right now. She's smiling. Oh, there you got her. Hi. But she's happy. Right? She's smiling at me right now, guys. Oh. She wants to play. When I was in elementary, used to jump off the swing really high. I used to do that too. Did you ever stand on the swing and then swing it while you're standing on it? I used to do that and jump way high off of it. How come you don't do a stream with your family, like wife and her family and friends? We are going to do something like that. Probably April's been on here before with me though. She usually moderates for me. We're also going to do something eventually, do a collaboration with one of our friends. Actually, April's coming down, so she might jump on with us here in a minute. Who are you? Who's more closer, dad or mom? Who am I more closer to? I was close to both my parents. You broke your hand. April's here right now.
Are you crying? Huh? Crying?
She might jump in here with me. I've been around many Filipino women online. They only do stuff for online coins, not for a person. April's not that way. I mean, of course, we like it when we get paid on this, but I get paid from AdSense and stuff like that. So, you know, whenever I get a donation, I really, really do appreciate it because that's kind of really cool. that people would actually do that for me. I'm more into Mario, like Mario Brothers. Studies is not for me. Studies is not for me. I'm too idiot as a young boy. Everybody's got to study, buddy. Hey, Isaac, how you doing? Welcome back. No worries. I'm just glad you came on. Haven't seen you in a while. Seen you a little bit more often lately. I actually like to study. This is why I stopped talking to foreign women online. You just got to find the right one, A4. I love doing studies too. Where are you from, A4? Are you from the States? You know any Power Rangers, Todd? I don't know their names, but I know what the Power Rangers are. My nephew was really into the Power Rangers. Were you intelligent as a student? As a high school student, I struggled. I got smarter when I went to college. That's because when I started paying for it myself, that's when it meant more. I'm in Sweden right now. Okay. Power Rangers are old school, but it was like after I was already a kid, my nephew Russell was into that. When I was a kid, the popular show like that was called Ultraman. Ultraman was a big show when I was a kid. And I agree with April on that. You got to find the right platform. What's your mod on about? Well, my mod's my wife. Do you like math subject? I actually, when I was in high school, I did not like math at all. When I got to college, I loved math. And I still love math. There was a black widow on my bed. Yikes. I hate black widows. Used to have those in Colorado too. I've been on many platforms. Okay, which ones have you used, if you don't mind me asking? There was an earthquake in my province yesterday, so that's why we have no school. Okay. How bad was the earthquake, Isaac? Hey, Adam. Oh, where are you? I'm in the Philippines, in Metro Manila. I'm into softball and baseball. I loved baseball when I was a kid. 5.0 magnitude? Wow.
Where's the problem with numbers?
Which province, Isaac?
I never felt it.
Too many apps. You got to find one that works for you. Don't you get dark skin despite the sunny weather and he's in Ilio. Cool. Hope you're happy. I'm very happy. I have a question. What's the question? I found some, but they have scammers on it. Yeah, that's a problem with any platform. What soda do you like? I'm kind of a Pepsi guy, but there's certain things I prefer Coke more with. I think it depends on what I'm eating. Like I prefer Coke with something like McDonald's, but I prefer Pepsi with say something like pizza. But there's scammers everywhere. A49. I like Fanta, Cherry Coke, and Dr. Pepper. I hate Dr. Pepper. I like the one that I used to like back in the States was Fresca. Love Fresca. I like Coke, like I said, with certain things, and I like Pepsi with certain things. I like Pepsi with Taco Bell. Coke float. I had one of those the other day. It was the first time I ever had one. It's pretty good. Do you know in Filipino women are gold diggers and generally interested in the person? Not my wife. My wife is not a gold digger. The only small. It was only a small earthquake. Okay.
Ano, bakit? No. Bakit naman?
Do you fear death, ISLANDDAD? No. It's inevitable. How are we? How are you doing, Doug? It's been a while since I seen you. How are you doing? I'm saying in general in the Philippines. There's a lot of good women here. You just got to be selective. Maybe you're attracted to the ones that are gold diggers. But I mean, I know I'm very happy with mine. Bama, who comes on here a lot, he's very happy with his woman. Hey, Island Mom. Do you remember Ziggy the Clown? Yes, I do. He has not been on in a long time. I went to San Francisco and I saw many scammers. I heard San Francisco's gotten really bad too, Star. Doing good. I've been trying to catch your stream, but I'm away, always a little late. I got to come up with a better schedule here, Doug, because I lose out on a lot of people too that want to come back. So something that I got to work on. I got to get a schedule on it. But I've been really busy because I've been like preparing for retirement. So I've been the last month has been crazy. Hey Todd, how are you doing? Angela, I've been missing you. Yeah, I haven't been on the last couple of nights, Barbara, because we, like I said, yesterday I was in the hospital all day yesterday, trying to get MRI lined up. Have you went to Oklahoma? I've never been to Oklahoma, but it's like right by Colorado. Also, when I was gunshots and stealing. Oh, in San Francisco, there's an aftershock later. How you doing? Buzzer as it said hi. All good, my man. Thank you. Hi. Oklahoma is also flat as an ice rink. Yeah. Isn't it like a ranch country, Doug? It's mostly ranch country down there. A lot of cows. Hey, Angeline in the background. Yeah, she's... Hold on, I'll show you to her. Because I know you like to see her. I'm gonna go to New York. You're gonna go to New York? That's one place I don't like. I don't like New York City, but upstate New York's nice. Yep, ranches and farming. Yep, a lot of corn farms. A lot of they do a lot of corn down there. Who lives in your house in the U.S. right now? I don't have a house in the U.S. anymore. Can she walk yet? Not yet, Isaac. She's getting close though. She can stand. She can stand. She's crawling now. Is it bad? Bad, Todd? What do you mean? What? New York? It's not what I like, Star. I'm not. Are you going to New York City? She is very cute. Did you sell your house in the U.S.? Yes, I did. I sold everything I had in the U.S. It's not bad, but I mean, just be careful when you go there. Like any big city, just be careful. I would say take taxis. Try to stay in big groups. Are you going with family and stuff? Where will you stay when you go back to the U.S.? Probably with my brother, family. I'd stay with family. You're talking about if I go visit, with family or friends. I remember a time a person called you a burger. Yeah, I've been called a lot of things on here. How much did you sell it for? I sold it for more than I paid for it. So I did good on it. Did you have to give leaving tax? Nope, did not have to do that. I lived in a house long enough not to have to pay taxes on it. Where I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with my close friend. Yeah, so go with like take taxis. Try to avoid the subway because if you're not experienced with it, I wouldn't go on that. What part of New York are you going to? Are you staying in Manhattan? Where are you staying? How are the islands? We are having another cold snap. So it's been kind of cloudy and overcast though. Probably the last couple weeks. Yesterday was sunny. It was nice yesterday. I don't know yet. Well, you got to get an itinerary, Star. Find out what your itinerary is, and then kind of plan your trip according to that. If I was going to New York, that's what I'd do. I'd plan it all out day by day, what I was going to do. What age did you have your first kid? My first biological kid was at 57. I will go to the U.S. if I have money. It's expensive to go there. Yeah, really. 57, I had my first kid. I've had a lot of stepkids over 2 marriages. I had 3 in my first, and then April had 1 before I got here. So how old is my first kid now? She's only 7 months. She'll be 7 months in 2 days. What college should I go to? What do you want to go for? What do you want to be when you get older? Do you got any plans? Are you close to your stepkids? The ones from my first marriage, not at all. They don't want nothing to do with me. Wait, is this your first kid? This is my first kid. The one that you hear in the background, that's my first baby. Maybe a police? Okay. I would check and see. Police stations have their own academy, though, don't they? You might have to do some classes in law.
minute, it'll go up again, huh?
Okay. Good deal on weather. Flopping are about to have potential snow. 32 degrees. 2 days later will be in the 70s. I love West Virginia. So your winters down in West Virginia though, Doug, they're not very long, are they? You got kind of have a short winter. I'm saying from your first marriage. I have no kids from my first marriage. They're all stepkids. And they're all doing different things in different parts of the country right now. I had one stepkid that still lives in Colorado, one that lives in Virginia, and the other one lives in Michigan. I think so. Is your first wife an American? Yes. She was from the state of Maine. She passed away 3 years ago in May. So she's going, this next May will be 4 years. Well, actually, June, it'd be June 2nd she died. What did you give your Filipino wife's parents to marry her? Oh, nothing. You mean like a dowry? I didn't give them nothing. No, because of our altitude. It starts earlier than most places, and it hangs on. So the snow hangs on a little bit longer where you're at? How much did you have to spend on everything? Not much A4. It wasn't very expensive. I mean, the biggest thing for me was just selling everything I had, which I had a lot of stuff. But I sold it in one weekend almost. All the last things I had. And I sold my car and I moved here. Now I'm working on getting my retirement, and I'm just going to stay here. The cost of living here in the Philippines is much more affordable than it is in the U.S. to retire. If I retired in the U.S., I'd struggle. I'd probably still have to go work, doing something. I have to go to sleep. Goodbye. Okay, thank you, Star, for joining me today. Why didn't you bring everything there on a shipping container? Because I don't have room to put it anywhere. And I kept a few things that I do like. Most of the stuff I can rebuy it if I want something. It's pretty cheap to buy things here. Next time I will see you live. Okay, thank you. Especially in the valleys. Yeah, so the weather holds on in the valleys a lot longer because of the sunlight, I'm guessing. See, in Colorado, the weather would hold on, but then all of a sudden, one weekend you'd be up in the mountains, the next week there'd be snow, and the next weekend you go up and there's nothing. It melts super fast. I have nothing left except a broken body, memories of no money, but I have my dog. What is that from? Nico? What is that from, Nick? Were you married or something? Is that what you're talking about? I want to go to U.S. and experience dumpster diving. I knew people that used to do that. That's kind of funny you say that. Some places you can get some pretty cool stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in the dumpsters. Yeah? I went dumpster diving. Last time I went dumpster diving, I got a bunch of 8 by 10 by 16 block, and they were brand new. They were just the builders just throwing them away. And I went in there and said, hold on here, I'll take those. And I wound up using them on another job and making money, a lot of money on that one, because I didn't have to buy block. My old business partner took a bunch of stone out of a dumpster. So yeah, you can make some. I found an iPhone X once in a dumpster. That's cool. Have you tried dumpster diving? I have. I've gone dumpster diving before, exactly. But midwinter, once it snows, it just because. Not above freezing. See, yeah, it's funny because in Colorado, when it snows, you resold it. That's cool. When it snows, it was probably hot. You should have turned it into the police station, Sarah. With apples, if it was stolen. And if it was reported, Apple will lock it from Apple. I've had stolen phones, and what they do is they lock them, so you can't get in. They become useless. No sane person would throw a good iPhone in a dumpster, unless they committed a crime with it. I made a. What if the person that owned that phone was a murder victim? True? Well, the police would still have the information, and they would track that down eventually. If it was a murder victim, that's one of the first things they do is they track the phones. I will not go to jail if I do dumpster diving in the U.S. No, they won't. You won't go to jail for that. I know people that do it all the time. Zara said yes, but it's trespassing. No. I know people that they don't put you in jail for that. Where in the U.S., honey, we try to go dumpster. Depends on where you're going. You kind of want to pick the cities because there's some places that aren't worth dumpster diving in. Depends if it's night shift cops or day shift cops. It does depend on the law enforcement. Y'all, I will spread the gospel because there is. Oh, I do talk about the Bible all the time, Torrens. That catches you. That's the first thing I will do when I go to the U.S. I know people that dumpster dived at a guitar center, and they got all kinds of guitars that they were throwing out, like cheap guitars. They weren't expensive ones. And the times and day. Business or not. Yo, shout out to my dad, Isaac Nutt. A value of the residential area. I agree. So the residential area, if the residential area is like a good area, if it's like high-end houses, you can sometimes find some decent stuff there. Usually they put it out next to the garbage can, like bicycles and things like that. Hi. Rain is sick. Your fan is sick. Why are you sick? Do Filipino people stare at you a lot when you go out in public with your wife and kid? Yes. The kids love me. The women smile at me, like the older ladies and stuff. And then the men, it's about 50-50. The men either do or don't like me. And send it all to your family in the Philippines. Pearl Harbor joke? Do you get good or bad weird stares? I get both. A4. I get both. I get bad looks, but I also get a lot of nice, friendly people looking. I mean, they're like when I go down, if they're partying down there, they always offer me a beer. Does the looking at the ground count? What do you mean, Zara? Did you ever have a bad experience? No, I haven't had a bad experience, but you know what? April kind of shields me from a lot of things. So if there's something that's said, April will hear it, and she shields me from it. But we're going to probably move to an area that's a little bit more foreigner friendly than where I'm at right now. That's kind of what our plan is. April owns this building. So she wants to rent the whole building out. So you don't understand Filipino language? No, I understand by body language. If usually you can tell that. What? 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 It's spelt Filipino. Yep, you're right. Does your wife understand and speak English properly? Oh yeah, she speak. You know, most Filipinos do speak it very well. Most Filipinos speak very good English. And what's funny is that the kids, the first thing they ask me, are you American? You American? I says, yeah. This is they want to talk to me in English because they want to practice it. What do you mean? How do they speak the English? You got to remember that the Americans were here after the war for a long time, after World War II. Yeah, April speaks very, very fluent English. I thought they'd be speaking Spanish or there's similarities in Tagalog that are very similar. That they're also using Spanish language. April does not speak French. I can talk to you to be able to improve my English. What skills does she have? My wife, she sews. She's a very good sewer, a seamstress. She can weld. She can lay tile. She's a very industrious woman. She's actually very amazing. She builds things all the time. Yeah, she's a very good welder. I love French bacon. I just got it. Can Filipino people understand Chinese? Jack of all trades, yeah, Zara. She's and she wants to learn more stuff. Do you dance? What do you mean dance? Like I've danced before. Do you know? Todd, can you do the YMCA? You pay me, Aaron, I'll do it. You can dance with Super Chat. Yeah, April's a very talented woman. She can sing too, and she's a good cook. She's multifaceted. I've seen her even work on her own plumbing. So she's nothing stops her. So she's very. I'm looking forward to maybe one day building a house with her. When we were dating, she used to be on the video, and she'd want to watch me lay stone. So she wanted to learn that too. She is starving, Todd. The only thing will get April through the day is going to the baker. What? How did you meet each other? On Facebook. It's the mental DNA. Amazing people, very advanced in my opinion. Super strong too. Yeah, I agree. They're very industrious, and they're industrious because of the way they have had to live their life. And I don't call it Neanderthal. They're not Neanderthals. They're actually super intelligent too. Filipinos aren't Neanderthals. They're very intelligent. And I'll tell you what, I know more Filipinos with degrees in engineering and nursing and doctors than anybody I've ever met. They're super, super, super smart, and April is one of them. My wife is a very smart woman. Neanderthal is somebody that's kind of like, oh. I don't know if that's an act. Hi, sir. Eating Kit Kat? I have eaten Kit Kat. I like Kit Kats. What about Chinese and Indian? Chinese are very smart people too. Indian people are super smart. All these people in Asia, they take their education a lot more serious than the people in America do. And I think their parochial schools around here, like they're like from grade kindergarten to 12, they're taught very well. Asian was born to study. I agree. I hope I have a baby like yours. Thank you very much. She's already getting smart. But the thing about the Filipino people, they also got a toughness about them. A toughness in the lieu of hardships. They have a toughness that they're able to persevere. And I really appreciate that about them. Where you do some of the things that these people here go through, to an American would fold. A lot of people in America would fold. The baby will be... You want your bag? Want your bag? Have you ever visited China? No, I have not, but I would like to. I think that'd be very interesting to see that. Will you allow your child to enter beauty pageants when she grows up? I'm not the beauty pageant kind of person. I'll let her know how beautiful she is though every day. I have Americans have lost because it's necessary. So they have that shit done kind of grit. Yeah, that's it, Doug. They have to. they've had to gone through a bunch of stuff, and they always have a smile on their face. There could be 4 feet of water outside that window right now from a typhoon, and they'll be walking down to the store and getting their provisions, and they'll do it with a smile on their face. That's just the way they are. They don't let those things tear them down. I mean, you see the power when you come to a country like this. You see the poverty, and they still will address you kindly with a smile on their face. My dad raised me that way. Can't never do nothing. Get it done. I was raised by 2 army brats. Okay. Same thing. My mom and dad were Depression babies. So they grew up during the Great Depression. And so you learn to work. You get to work. The kids that were raised from like baby boomers, a lot of them are soft. They don't have that toughness. I'm a Generation Xer. So, I mean, we grew up playing outside, and you know, it was different. It was different for us. Don't let her play with the bag. Could suffocate. She just likes to click it around, but I won't let her keep it. You want this? Hold on. How about this? You want your bear? You want your buzzy bee? Okay, you got your little buzzy bee? Oh, don't throw it. Don't throw it. Let me see it. Get your buzzy bee. You like that? Remember me? I used to be Gary. Okay, Andrew. So you want me to still call you Gary? Shinley said, Ma Yan Yan. Ma Yun Yun. Okay, Gary, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Please give me a like if you could. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. Maybe another half hour. I'm going to try and get her to take another nap. Miramar, okay. Tell your wife to say hi to us. She's not in her room right now. April, I am sick. Okay. What are you sick from? What do you got? She's in the chat. think. Yeah, she's on. She's a moderator on here right now. But if she's not by her phone, if she's not on her phone, she'll be if she's not on her phone, she'll be like, she might be doing laundry or sewing or something. So I'm not sure. Oh no, someone's vocals tonight. Yeah, she's pretty vocal. She's been she likes yeah, it's 2:00 here right now, Doug. So it's almost time for her to take another nap. Is that Indonesian there, Shiny Lay? Who's from the Philippines in the chat? I don't know. I'm in Australia right now. Okay. Oh no, she's singing. Yeah. We're at in Australia, Gary. I've been getting a whole lot more Australian folks on here lately. It's been kind of nice. You and Mo. What? What? Bzz. 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 Zip. 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 There's Isla Mom. Zip. 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 You like that? Get that toy. Get your toy. Get your toy. Oh. I'm preparing to ship orders while I am moderating. Okay, that's cool. I'll wait till she can walk, then you're in trouble. Yeah, we're already expecting that. We're going to I told April I want to get her a leash, like one of those harnesses that you put on her back, so I can keep her close at hand. The problem is, Doug, is that she goes to everybody. She's super friendly. She's not afraid of anybody. Zip. 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 Make your kid grew up in the Philippines. I agree. I agree. This is where I want her to grow up. I want her to grow up knowing the culture and zip. And she'll go to America to see her family. She'll learn about them too. But I want her to grow up here. Zip. Zip. I want her to experience both places, but I want her to grow up here for sure. Zip. She is so cute, honey. I agree. Ooh. Ooh. Zip. Zip. Buzzy, 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 buzzy. Zip. 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 There's so much appreciation for the little things that are entitled and things for granted. I agree. But entitlement's everywhere, Doug. I see people over here feeling entitled about things too. You still have one kid to... I still have one kid. Zip. I'm reading your comments, guys. Well, me and April were just talking about the entitlement thing here. Did you say your wife has other kids from previous marriage? Yes. She had 3 kids from 2 separate marriages. She had 2 from one guy and 1 from her first husband. Zip. Filipina Kasam Baha said hello. Zip. How old are they? She had one that would be like 20. Alexis would have been like 20, 24, 25. Dylan would be 30, and then one that's 35. There's a lot of... Don't like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Filipino. There's a lot of scooters there. Am I right? I have just thinking about my mini bike. Zzz. There are scooters everywhere around here, Doug. Thank you very much, Filipino. Honey, I think she is talking about... Oh, Kikai? Who's talking about Kikai? No. What's... Hold on. Are they mixed race too? No, the ones from my first wife are not mixed race, but my first April's first child is all Filipino. Your children learn language new. What? Yeah, she will learn both English and Tagalog. Not Jackie.
Hello.
So what was the question?
The question is,
Did I miss something?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh. What's the question? Did you say your wife has other kids from a previous marriage?
What's your wife?
Yeah, my wife.
What's your wife?
My wife April. My wife April did have one kid from a previous marriage, but I've been married twice, so I got mixed up.
Where are we gonna go? You wanna go out again?
She's going to pay attention. She's, huh?
Nothing.
Are you all ready for your thing?
No, because I heard her crying.
Yeah, I think she's hungry again.
Hungry? Really hungry?
I think she's also tired again too. You see this, you want this.
I know.
But she likes this.
The sting of the bee.
Zipping,
I know.
zipping. So you said one full. What about your wife's other kids? So I've got one wife here. This is April that I am married to. My first wife passed away almost like 3.5 years ago, I think. And she had 3 kids from 2 different men. She was married 3 times before she married me. So her first child, April's first child, is full Filipina. This child here, the baby, is half Filipina, half American. I'm not talking about your first wife, okay? We only have 2 kids here, A4. We got the adult kid who's 20 years old this month. Kikai is 20 years old this month, and she's all Filipino. His current wife has 1 child. Yep, exactly. And then this one's 50-50. Official Virgil. How you doing, Official Virgil? Yeah, her daughter is in the stream from time to time. Yeah, she hasn't been here in a long time. She moved out. She's going to college and kind of doing her thing now. She's going to school to be a nurse right now. But I think little Angeline's getting tired again too. She's when she gets chatty like that, that means she's kind of hungry.
No hungry. Hungry, baby.
I'll put her down for a nap here in a minute. I'll go on for another 15 minutes, then I'll have 2 hours. Then we'll do another one later on. Are you working right now, Doug? And with all that snow, did you ever get a vehicle? Because I know you're the one that says you walk back and forth to work and stuff like that. Kind of quiet right now. I'm going to go off in about 15 minutes, guys. I'm about to fix my mini bike. Okay, cool. And they mod the engine with a crank it for 65. Wow. You can get it to go that fast? How big's a mini bike? What time is it there? It is 2:13 in the afternoon. And yes, I did get you for back on the road. Where are you going off to? I'm not going anywhere yet, but I'll be back. I'll be back on. I'll put the baby down for a nap, and then I'll come back on later, probably around. Usually come back down at around 8:30 or so. But I've been getting a lot of people complaining because I'm going on too early. I got a big audience. I think I'm gonna have to just stay on longer. But I have to do this anyways because this is how I get monetized. I make money from having people come on here and it. Oh wow, it's growing. I'm almost up to 2,400 subscribers. Thanks a lot, guys. A little after 2 in the afternoon. I'm 5'6", and it is thigh height, 6-inch rims, and people get them up to, wow, 100 miles per hour. You know what? I knew a Mason back in Colorado that had a moped that could go over 100 miles an hour. He hot rodded it out and made it really, really fast. I'd send a pic. You can put a pic on my community so I can see it. That'd be cool. People put pics on my community all the time. Do you have any pets? We have a cat. But when we move, we're probably going to have to go without any animals in the next place, because we're gonna rent an apartment close by here. Yeah, I gotta build the bottom end. So, is that what you kind of do for a living, Doug, or is it kind of a hobby of yours? Do you do like do you do mod work? Frederick Cassidy said hi. Don't abandon. No, we'll rehome the cat. We're not going to abandon it. We'll probably see if of our oldest daughter will take it. Because it's really her cat. We've discussed about pets for the time being. After we move, I don't think we're going to get a cat or dog or cat or anything like that until we have our own place. And I think we're going to get Angeline a little dog. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Show the cat? I would if I can find him. I might do it later. Said hi. Maybe we can post it. I have a channel. What is your channel, Prince? I definitely figured out how to do it. A few pics of it right now. To chrome plate the frame, and it's a hobby / summer transportation. That's cool. Why didn't you just buy a place in America? Because we weren't sure what we were going to do yet. We're not sure which island we want to move to yet, but we kind of got an idea where we want to go now. So we're probably going to move to the island of Palawan. I could ride 4 days on 175. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, my name is Mike D. I was in special education class with you growing up. Where did you go to school, Mike D? Prince? What time is it? It is 2:18 in the afternoon here in the Philippines. Hey, baby. Once I get better paying job, I'll be able to make it what I want. Do you weld and do all that stuff too, Doug? Spring, arm, suspension, and on the motor, so I don't have to run lights from a drill battery. That's pretty. You're pretty. It looks like you're pretty ingenuitive. That's pretty cool that you can do that kind of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. I'm a bit of a builder myself. I like to build things. Like when we move, one of the things I want to do is build some of my own furniture. Because I want to build some like kind of custom stuff that I like. Because I like that live edge stuff. Can you bring your cat with your kid and wife on the stream? Hyle's not that kind of a cat. Hyle's kind of a temperamental little guy. But we can, we'll get him so we can show you guys to the cat. But eventually I'll do a show. Early on, April was coming on a lot with me. But since some of my moderators have been kind of like AWOL, she's been having to moderate a little bit more often now. But I'm sure Bama will be coming back soon. He's had some stuff going on in his life. I'm going to sleep. See you later. Okay. See you later, Loda. Or Lotta. Oh, the baby grabs the cell phone. So April was fighting the baby for the cell phone. About 6 more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit, but I'll be back on later. I grew up doing that kind of stuff with my dad. He was a welder, a fabricator, and a mechanic, and I've treated lumber, worked in fab shop, concrete plants, and done all the mechanical work myself. That's awesome. Yeah, don't give the baby a phone. She's been like going after phones like crazy lately. I did a lot of the same things. Doug, I used to pour concrete with my dad, laid block, laid brick, did all my own carpentry, I've done roofs. I've even done stucco without even learning properly how to do it, but I learned watching YouTube to do that. Huh? Hey Doug, hold on, I'll just make him one.
We talk about it, right?
Yeah, we talked about him before. Don't give the baby a phone. I just made you a moderator. Because I need moderators. Have you ever been to NASA? I've been right by there. A49.
You have a story about that, Han, that you're about to.
Actually, I almost got a job working for NASA. I was like I missed it by one guy. I went to like 2 interviews and the guy was going to hire me, but he wound up leaving before he could get me through the door. Total is eclipse. Thank you very much, Doug. Why didn't you take it? The other guy that was interviewing liked the other guy better, a little bit better. I wanted to because it was like a maintenance job down in Daytona. It was a maintenance job. It was I would have been a facilities manager down in Daytona. Cape Canaveral. Oh, that's not Cape Canaveral. That would have been, I think that's just this Daytona. I'm not sure exactly where it was. Today is eclipse. Okay. Do you know any secrets from NASA? No, I don't know any secrets from NASA. And I would have been privy to that stuff anyways. All they wanted me to do is fix things like facility manager, like fixing like block and fixing electrical, fixing stuff. I couldn't, a couple days ago, had 9 planets aligned in the sky. Won't happen again in 30 years, I think. Yeah, I heard about that. I seen a reel about that. Hey, Doug, do you guys see the Aurora Borealis where you're at in West Virginia? If you knew NASA secrets, would you tell? Well, actually, I would be bound by the law not to say anything. If you're privy of top secret things, you're not supposed to talk about it. It's been cloudy here, so I couldn't see it. Okay. But I was wondering if you guys are able to see an Aurora Borealis when they like flash off a few times there. I know that you were seeing them as low as Colorado in the mountains. Actually, that's one thing I've seen. I've seen Aurora Borealis 3 times. Oh, that's cool. I've seen the Milky Way before. I've seen the Milky Way down in the Keys. And I think if we go to like Palawan, it's clear enough there that you could see them there too. The Milky Way. That's an awesome thing to see too. Yeah, you got your little buzzy bee. But I enjoy that kind of stuff. And another place I seen the Milky Way was out in up in the mountains in Colorado. It's got to be really clear, like not a whole lot of light.
And the stars.
Yeah, you see the star. You see everything. I am in Manila, and it's very densely populated here. You can see up there and many clear stars at night because of our altitude and how rural it is. That's cool. I used to see that, the shooting stars out where my dad used to live north of Ann Arbor. I like that. I've also seen Aurora Borealis by where my dad used to live. That was the first time I ever seen it. And that's kind of eerie when you see it for the first time. I didn't know what it was. Do you want to be on an uncharted island? I don't know if there's any uncharted islands around here. Yes, we are in the city. So when we move, Doug, we want to move to a province so it's more country living. When he was a kid, okay. Yeah, Alaska, you can see them really easy. I also seen them up in Maine too. And I've seen them once in Colorado as well. Can you show around the market? We can do a market walk one day. We'll do that. You want us to do a video of that? We can definitely do that. And if I can get Wi-Fi if I can get Wi-Fi when I'm out there, I could probably do live on that too. Kind of like there's a guy here called Philippine Drift or something like that. So, from Philippines, they are in the countryside. Okay, who is it, Doug? Who else do you moderate for here in the Philippines? Is the Philippines becoming rich because I see poor stuff online about it? There are wealthy parts. Like yesterday, we went to a mall yesterday that had Gucci, it had Cartier, it had Tiffany and Company. It was Versace.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Hermes.
That's over in Makati, so it's very wealthy there. And when you come here, you'll see Burger King. You'll see like all the cheap stuff around here. But it does seem like there is some wealth being grown here. There's people work here, that's for sure. And they're very, like I said, the Filipino people are very resilient. I've seen street food people cooking with thrown away chicken. Yeah, pug pug. Yep, that's called pug pug. No, that hasn't stopped. That's done in the slum areas. They still do it. Yeah, it's not hygienic. Similar to y'all, her husband is American. His kids are still in school, but when they graduate, he's moving here. Okay. Yeah, but if they stop, you know what? Somebody would do it. That's just the way these people live. I mean, there's things that I've seen here. I went to the mall one day, and there was a bunch of dirty plates on a table next to us, and they had this middle-aged gentleman came down, sat next to me. He looked around. He seen one of the bowls there, didn't clean it out. He just took the bowl, put it on the table, and he put his soup in that bowl after somebody else ate out of it. Somebody that he did not even know. Do they also use gutter oil to cook? I don't think they use that, do they?
Just use oil. Use oil that been used for a lot of times.
They reuse the oil a lot of times.
That gutter oil, they use that for motorcycles here.
They use the gutter oil, April says, for motorcycles. You're looking good today. Thank you very much, Fraggy. Laughing out loud, immune systems are a lot better than ours. I think so too. No, I'm in the Philippines, Juanito. Where are you from? Are you in Mexico? They don't eat dogs in the Philippines, right? No, not that I've seen. But I think if they're hungry, they'll eat a dog. I know. Can I tell them about Mickey, your brother?
Yeah.
Okay, so April's brother. They were hungry, and he ate the cat.
House cat.
They ate the house cat. Just saying. Just saying. I know, that's crazy. Oh, I wish I could get content on that one, but I think maybe they probably make it take it down.
That's violence.
Kendra. Kendra said, "Okay, Grandpa."
We eat a lot of things here.
April's eating. She eats anything. I've seen her eat anything. I could never eat a cat. I've ate a cat though, not a house cat, but I've eaten a cat before. I've eaten mountain lion. Hey, do you like Indonesia? I like everybody. I've eaten a mountain lion. I have eaten a mountain lion, and you know what? It tastes like pork. Hey, Charles, welcome back. How was it? It tastes like pork. I had it in green chili, pork green chili, and the people that I stayed with, they had a mountain lion, and they told me what it was, and it's like, dang, that's good. How have you been? I've been doing good, Charles. Well, how have you been? From Indonesia, have you ate crocodile or shark? I've never eaten crocodile or shark, but I've eaten a relative of the crocodile, alligator. As long as you are respectful and friendly, we like everyone here. From Indonesia, you like me? We like everybody here. Haha, cute. Crocodile tastes like chicken. It's like chicken of the water. I agree. I've had alligator tail. It tastes like chicken. I've also eaten snake before too. I'm not crazy about snake, but I ate a rattlesnake before.
We eat that with coconut.
How old are you? I'm 58. What's wrong with the Philippine government?
It's always been like that.
It's always been like this, April said. I'm 58, Kendra. How much what? I'm 58 years old. I live here in the Philippines. They need a new government. I think almost everybody needs new governments. I don't think anybody can do that job. Hey Ivan, how are you doing? But I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about governments and stuff. It's too polarizing. People argue too much. Everybody's got too many opinions about it, and my opinion's always been that they promise you a bunch of stuff and they don't ever follow through with it. So, are you American? Yes, I am. Is the country clean right now? Manila's not clean. It's just like any other big city I've ever been to. There's only been a few big cities that I've been to that are very clean. Toronto is one of them. Toronto's very, very clean. Can I call you Grandpa? If you want to, it doesn't hurt me. I'm not a grandpa though. Are you from the USA? Yes, I am. Is recycling existing there? Yes, they do recycle here. Do you like Iran? I have no ill will against people in Iran. I know the Persian people. I've known a lot of Persian people in my life, and they're very nice. Thanks, because my grandpa passed away. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss. But do people litter a lot? Yes. I do notice that here. In the nice areas around here, they care a little bit more. They pick up their stuff.
In Makati, there's no...
And like Makati, where we were yesterday, it's beautiful. People throw things in the trash cans and take care of things. But around here, they throw it on the ground. Do you like Iran? What are you asking me? Are you asking me if I like people in Iran? I feel bad for what they've gone through, if that's what you're asking. People need education. Yeah. And if you go to Singapore, it's very clean. Move to Singapore. Yeah, and if you do something, if you do littering or anything bad in Singapore, you're in big trouble. You would not believe the litter in the West Virginia. It's ridiculous. That's terrible. And that's a developed country, Doug. You have grandchildren? I do not have grandchildren. I have kids though. I have a daughter that's going on 7 months. Thank you very much. Please give me a like and subscribe if you like the channel. I appreciate you coming on here. I'm here in Metro Manila. I'm from the United States of America. I moved here over a year ago now. Hey Noah, how are you doing? In state parks, hiking trails, and rivers. I know it's awful. Dog, morning. Hey, how you doing? Shilmaine, how you doing? Grandpa, my friend asked me to ask you to support him and from our dream jobs. What's your dream jobs? That's what neighboring countries are for. I like USA. Just call him Uncle Grandpa. So, my friend's dream job is military service, and me is a pilot in the Air Force pilot. Okay. See you later, Noah. I want to live there. Where, in the USA? CC's Selena said, I love you. Thank you very much. Uncle Todd is better. Yeah, you can just call me Uncle Todd. That's your... No, that's my daughter. How old would you be if you were... How old would you be if your kid is 20 or 30? At 20, I'll be 78. I'll be 88 when she's 30. How was your experience on Grindr? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. Thank you, Doug. That sound is clear. Why I live in Indonesia? What's wrong with Indonesia? What do you not like about Indonesia? It looks like a pretty place. I'm always bullied. Well, the best way to not get bullied is to stand up to them. Damn. Hope you make it till they're stay healthy. I want to be around for a long time if I can. But I don't really drink and I don't smoke. I'm from Algeria. Okay. But I am going to have to go off, guys. She's kind of rambunctious, and I got to get her to take another nap. But I'll be back on later, guys. Come and join me again. Do you exercise? I do exercise when I have the opportunity to do it. Right now, it's kind of hard to where we live because we live in a very Filipino area. So we're planning on moving to an apartment here hopefully very soon, and then I'll have more facilities and more opportunity to do more stuff. Would you like me to be my friend? Of course. Do you want to, Grandpa? Well, I will see y'all later, guys. I'm gonna cut out of here and get this little baby to sleep. Thank you for joining me today. How come do you want to move to an apartment? Just temporarily. We're saving to buy some land in Palawan, and then we're going to build a house. We want to build a house on Palawan. We want to be closer to the ocean and everything. Why do we always act? Thank you very much, Doug. Just moved to Singapore. Singapore's expensive. This is much cheaper for me to retire. I'm retiring, guys. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.